So we're back on Kareem's Show and Tell, and we're going to talk about LeBron versus the top NBA players ever. So, Charles, why'd you choose this subject?
Because lately...
Hold on. Go. So, Charles, why did you choose this subject?
Because lately he takes a lot of heat for not being able to win all the titles like Jordan and Kobe. And, I'm like, this dude has been in 7 straight finals. Can you imagine playing 7 years this deep into the play? Dude, no one does that. But they still find a way to criticize this cat. I'm like, and a lot of it stems from when he first came into the league.
Right.
They didn't like the fact that his nickname was King James. And it was like, well, they're not calling him the king.
Automatically.
Right, but it's a play on the King James. It wasn't like they were calling him the king already, but some people thought that.
It's called a play on words.
It's right. And people thought, oh, well, really? We're going to really call him the king already? He hasn't done nothing?
Yeah, but
hold up. Then he lived up to the hype.
Yeah.
And then people got mad at that. Like, damn.
Wait, hold up. It took him 15 years for people to realize this cat is good.
Right.
When he basically carried this Cavs
Did you
team.
see the first Cavs team he took to the finals back in 2004 or
oh
something
my
like that?
God. And they got swept by San Antonio?
Right. And people talk shit about him. Like, really, dude?
And he did it again. He did it again.
That 3-1 Golden State when they was down.
Oh, that was crazy.
And even the one that they lost. You remember the one they lost when Kevin and Kyrie was?
Kyrie got hurt.
And he was the best player on the floor.
The only one I could say he shouldn't have lost was, of course, the ones to the
Miami.
Mavs.
My goodness.
The Mavs and the Mavs came back because they had a better team than the Mavs. That's the only time. It's that's a good knock. That's cool. But again, you talk about Jordan. He had Scottie Pippen, one of the 50 greatest players of all time.
True.
Then you look at Kobe. He had Shaq.
Okay, but did Michael really need Scottie?
Yeah.
No.
How many times?
I disagree.
Hold on. How many times does he have without Scottie Pippen?
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter. That's a true statement,
dude. If he could have had Ron Harper at the 2 guard.
He did have Ron Harper
off the bench.
No, Ron was starting the second one. The second 3 Ron started.
Okay.
Because
the fact is he had Dennis Rodman and
he had one of the greatest rebounds of all
time. Steve Kerr, one of the greatest coaches.
He had Horace Grant,
Jim Paxson. They hit the 3.
Y'all really giving me some
who won? Did Paxson win the championship?
He hit a shot.
He didn't win a championship.
But if I'm sitting in the gym every day, I need to hit
Slava
that
Medvedenko won a title. Slava Medvedenko won a title.
So what do you think?
What? As far as LeBron or
versus MJ?
Yeah. Is he better than
LeBron is a great player.
Okay.
You can't necessarily always compare them between the two. That's 2 different eras.
In 2 different positions, too.
Right.
People keep forgetting
that. You have to give LeBron the credit, just like Chuck said, in regards to how he's carrying the team. It don't matter who he's... Give me 4 people. We're going to the finals.
Isn't that crazy?
That's what's going on.
Isn't that crazy?
It don't matter. It don't matter. Just give me 4.
Preach that shit. Say it again.
That's what I'm saying. And we gotta realize what we're watching right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Rob
Rob shut down the entire argument right there. Give me 4 people, and we're going to the finals.
Give me George Hill, Kevin Love, who breaks down, Tristan Thompson, and Kyle Culver.
Billy White Shoes Johnson.
Billy White Shoes Johnson. Earl Campbell.
Hey, don't forget Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz.
Exactly.
No, but seriously though, man, we gotta really just embrace what we're watching.
Yeah,
everybody.
We're not gonna see this shit.
Everybody don't get that in their life.
He's in his 15th season playing like he's in his 4th.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But that's getting better every year. But that's we're not saying he's the best.
It's like what he said.
But a lot of people don't feel he should be in the conversation.
Let's shut it down. He is the best.
Right now.
He's one of the best.
One of the best
right now. Right now.
I will say this. He's the greatest small forward in the history of basketball.
One of the best right now.
No small forward is better than him.
Not right now.
Really? But there's people that got better records than him.
Well, you got individual.
My mic on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Will Chamberlain got better records than him.
No.
Will Chamberlain got better records than that.
Okay, Will Chamberlain
Magic Johnson got better records than
Magic Johnson was 6'9" and he got 6 feet.
Yeah, check this out.
Come on, man.
That's right. Check this out.
Now he's going to be the best.
No. Basically, what I'm saying.
Okay.
Look. It's like this. You remember that song Jada Kids had, What If? And he said, what if Portland would have drafted Jordan instead of Sam Bowie?
Right.
Now, if Jordan would have went to Portland, would we be talking about Jordan?
Yeah. No.
Jordan is nuts.
Come on. I'm going to take it to
Jordan
a business.
Drexler? Hell yeah, we would have been talking about it.
Time out. Wait.
That's why you
Yo, check this out. Yo.
No, but
look, Jordan was going to be great regardless of where he landed.
But what I'm saying, I didn't say he wasn't going to be great. But what I'm saying, everybody talking about those 6 straight and all that.
Okay. Well, right.
Sometimes it's just like you just got to fall in the right place at the right time.
Dude, life is timing.
That's right. LeBron been to 7 straight. Yeah, what I'm 7 straight with just different characters. Now, what I'm saying, Jordan went 6 times, basically with the same trio. I mean, with the same duo, him and Scott.
Right. And the coach.
Him and Scott, and the coach. You see what I'm saying? Then after Horace Grant left, they went and got the best rebounder in the game.
Dennis Rodman.
You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, had Bron ever had that?
The closest thing Bron had was Kyrie Irving. That's the closest.
Ball dominant.
And he's not even in the Hall of Fame yet.
No. But what I'm saying,
you say right now at this current state he's the best out of everybody.
No, not ever. Right now.
Reason why,
as of today, as of May 24th,
May 24th,
he is the best. I don't know what KD did tonight.
It don't matter what KD done.
He is the best because he's carrying his team.
True. KD left to go play with the best.
No, you put KD on Cleveland and replace him with LeBron and see what he can do.
Nothing.
Just like he said.
You're right. I agree.
So shut it down. KD is not LeBron.
All I gotta do is say this.
But he got he got what? He getting them chips though.
Who?
KD. He gonna get another one this year.
You know what? That's what Bob.
I know what happened. They took the L tonight.
They took the L tonight.
98-94.
Wow.
No. But the thing that bothers me is like we try to, like you just said, he got the chips. If I fall on a good team, Robert Horry got 7 rings.
Right. Robert Horry was a good shooter. Come on.
He got
the main focus.
He got more than Jordan.
You know what? That's special about him because he wasn't the main focus. So who was going to guard him?
Everybody talking about
nice. He could have.
Who was going to converge him? Who was going to switch on Robert Horry?
He's got 7 rings. If you're talking about chips, now if you want to talk about chips, Bill Russell.
Yeah,
right.
He got 11.
You see what I'm saying?
And
so how come Bill Russell
but Bill Russell played in the
different era
of all time.
Different era.
I'm just saying,
Bill Russell could not play today.
It really
his era had what? 12 teams tops, I think maybe.
Come on, man.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem was like,
no.
But see, this is what I do, y'all. I break players down by position.
Okay.
So
what's your favorite position? Is what you said.
What is your favorite?
Which one, homie?
Kobe style when I'm on. What I'm saying is this: LeBron is the greatest small forward to ever play the game of basketball. Mm-hmm. Period. Okay. Before that, I was giving it up to Scottie Pippen. I thought he was also better than Larry Bird because he was more well-rounded.
Okay.
But LeBron has taken over that, and he's the greatest small forward ever. Okay. My greatest power forward will probably be Tim Duncan.
Okay. Karl Malone?
Karl Malone's right behind him, but Tim Duncan got titles.
Tim
Duncan got titles.
With David Robinson.
And Tim Duncan was unstoppable.
Tony Parker.
Now, but Tim Duncan was unstoppable.
John Stockton?
That bank shot.
John Stockton?
That bank shot.
John Stockton was, yeah.
Pick and roll all day.
He had nobody. He had the all-time great player.
See, that was a basketball man here. Now we need to go down to him.
That's what I'm saying.
So what you thinking, Rob? You got a difference of opinion, or you agree?
I agree with him. He's right on point with it. But LeBron, nobody will do what LeBron is doing right now.
Never.
No one else can carry a whole team and take them to the finals every single.
They were about to lose to Indiana.
I know.
They were this close, and then they swept Toronto, and now they're tied with Boston. They come back tomorrow night.
Okay.
If LeBron makes it to the finals, I got mad respect for LeBron James.
And here's how everyone looks at Kyrie. They say, "Oh, Kyrie was so great. If he didn't have Kyrie, he wouldn't have won." What was Kyrie doing the year before Bron got there? He was in last place.
Yep. When he was the man.
The Cleveland Cavaliers were in last place.
And back to your point with KD.
He shows up and they go to the finals. Who does that?
True.
But he's a workhorse. I mean,
he's a beast, man.
Well, they did get rid of Byron and then brought in the dude from Israel, the coach.
It don't matter who the coach is.
Right.
Well,
no, not there.
Come on.
Not there.
Wait, time out. And then wait. I'm gonna take my tangerine mic.
Yo,
you mean to tell me players don't check out on coaches?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Okay, then.
We're talking
Okay.
about a LeBron James team. It don't matter who's coaching.
Wait a minute. Didn't Tyrone Lue take time off because he couldn't take LeBron no more?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Dude.
But
Okay,
he don't have to coach. He just sit
We
there.
just told you it don't matter who's coaching.
They can't tell him to sit there.
But we
because
just told you
No, I'm
it don't
talking
matter
It's
who's
about
coaching.
LeBron and
Ty
James
Lue.
Gilbert.
Ty Lue sit there.
You're right. You made that point. It don't matter who's coaching.
It doesn't matter.
That's too much. That's too much
For
for
where
John.
LeBron goes,
Okay.
it does not matter who's coaching. He's still gonna do what he does.
Still do it.
Too much rum, dog. You
No.
So how many years you think this man got?
I think 4.
Five.
I think 4 times. I'm gonna go 4 times.
Two.
I'm
I'm still playing right now.
I don't know.
I think he can play 20 years. So
But
he's
see,
in better
yeah,
shape than what Kobe's was.
True,
Yeah.
true.
I think he play.
But Kobe was good until the Achilles.
No major injuries.
So, you know, Kobe was
But
good
that's
until
his body started breaking down.
But what I'm saying, Kobe was good until the Achilles. See what I'm saying? We can never know what's going to happen.
That's true.
So
too.
what we got to do, we just got to appreciate what he's doing now.
Yeah.
And like I said, when everybody always talk about the greatest, man, you were lucky you fell in certain places.
Yeah.
True.
You know, it's just like
all timing.
us as men. You know, we come in, we could have been born.
We could have been slaves.
We could have been born at a different era.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Not slave, we could have been enslaved. Not slaves. We were never slaves. We was enslaved.
We could have been enslaved.
Yeah, what I'm saying, you could have been born in a different era. You could have been enslaved. See what I'm saying? Jordan could have got drafted by Portland.
Right.
You know, and what I'm saying, all this stuff is, that's why I can't, they're good. Jordan was good.
Okay.
LeBron is good. I give him LeBron, and what I'm saying, he's something special.
Right.
Okay.
He's
He's
something
special.
special.
Yeah.
Jordan is something
Yes.
special. You know what I'm saying? Wilt Chamberlain was something
There's
special.
up there the
You know
Mount
what I'm saying?
Everest.
Right.
They're the two
Well,
pictures
yeah.
of Mount Everest right
Wilt
now. The
Chamberlain was
card.
something
Yeah, Bron has to be on there.
Yeah.
It's those
Exactly.
two. Right. And
He's earned it.
the other two are
And I
blank.
don't play that bullshit. Oh, hey, how many titles did he get now?
Yeah, okay, my bad.
Right.
Yo, you know, let me go back. Let me go
So
back.
you're saying it's not about how many titles you got, how many rings you got. It's the impact on the game. Is what you're
Yes.
saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
What's the
what-
first thing they say? He's a 3-time champion, 5-time champion.
right.
They don't say, oh, he
Lost 6.
he lost. He went to the final 7 times.
Exactly.
And
But
he
see,
won
but for
3.
him, they're gonna say that.
See, that's the problem. They hold that against him.
Yeah.
And
They hold that
which is
against
So
him.
nobody else has done that.
Yeah, but so they hold that,
But that- but- but-
and that's
but-
what makes people like me
but-
upset.
But that's like a
when
gift
I
and a
see, I
curse.
see a great player, and then you try to belittle this great player.
Right.
We're not
With some
belittling
bullshit.
it. It's a gift
With
and a
some
curse.
bullshit.
And that's why I call them MJ sexuals and Kobe sexuals.
Oh.
People just love their damn player so much that they in love with it. So and I tell
They
you
got a
about
bromance with him?
yeah, it's like, dude, you're MJ sexual. You can't see nobody better than MJ, so you're irrelevant.
And that's what get me mad. When you get that, you hit it on the head. You can't see nobody better than MJ.
Right.
You don't
No.
want to see.
Exactly.
You know,
Right.
you don't want. I'm like, I can't.
First it
do
was
that.
Dr. J, Magic,
Right.
then MJ just cleaned the slate.
Right.
Okay.
That was a wrap.
Right.
Okay.
And all I gotta say is, you know, if Michael did get drafted by Portland, he would have a better Nike contract than LeBron.
And that's how you just dropped the mic right there.
Drop the mic. Right there with Phil Knight.
Chuck, what do you say? Those Kobe sexuals and those
Kobe said
Michael
MJ
sexuals,
sexuals,
MJ
MJ
sexuals.
sexuals.
That's kind of what that was.
Right.
Hold up.
You dropped the mic on that.
Hold up. I'm gonna drop the mic on the
If he would have
kicks.
got,
On the kicks.
if he would have got
You
drafted,
know
by
he
Portland,
wouldn't. Okay, what is he with
Oh,
Chuck?
my God.
What is he making
we
right
don't know what would have
now?
happened.
Jordan with Nike.
I don't know what he's making.
He making mad dollars. Come on,
I'm
man.
talking. If he would have got drafted by Portland,
It wouldn't have mattered.
How do you
He
know?
still would've had a big contract.
How do you
He
know?
would've been paid.
No. But what I'm saying, how do you know him and Clyde Drexler would have mixed?
That's a good point. We don't know.
You see
That's
what
why
I'm
they
saying?
didn't draft them.
So now,
Because they already had their two
but
guards.
what I'm saying, we
Well,
don't
if
know.
Jerome Kersey and Clyde mix, they can mix with Michael Jordan.
No, y'all think that. Y'all think that. I'm telling you, you think that. But what I'm saying is
I'm
like.
They didn't pull Jerome Kersey out of his ass.